I was like, all I hear is cheering. Hello, everybody.
Hey! Okay, wait, I lost this. We're both sitting here quiet right before the video starts, and then we hear cheering from Family Feud. I forgot to turn off the TV in the other room. Welcome. Alex will be right back.
I'm on my way.
What was that?
My phone.
Oh. So tonight we're doing an interactive beach card that Alex created all on his own. It's really cool. He comes out from behind a wave.
Yeah.
Do you want to show him the card?
Oh, yeah, sure. So there's a card.
So he he's behind the wave, and then he's like...
Ignore his super really long arm.
I never noticed he had a super really long arm until you said that earlier today. And I'm like, really? I didn't notice it. It's one of those cards that we have fun with and just play. And I love the inside. Alex did that. Oh,
it's white.
Oh. Seize the day. Of course, you can take that off and do happy birthday or
whatever you want. Yeah.
Whatever
Aloha
you
from
want.
Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Hawaii. You might like this card.
They might be saying aloha from Hawaii, but
We're saying aloha from Hawaii.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
It says aloha from Hawaii.
I know, but I wasn't sure if they were saying for the card, like what you could put on the card.
Oh, I was confused. Okay, but we got some new glue from MayMayMadeIt.com, and it's the same link as the art glitter glue. So we all love the art glitter glue. It's amazing glue. But if it freezes, it's no longer good. If you ever got it in the winter and shipped it, it was shipped in the winter and it froze and you're using it and you didn't know that and it doesn't work, that's why. It doesn't work. So MayMay takes it off her site. Excuse me.
You good?
Yeah. MayMay takes it off her site. In the winter, she will not ship it because she will not risk it ruining because you're paying for something that doesn't work. So she found another glue called Barely
Art.
Barely Art. It's so cute. So we're going to open the big box. I opened the little box early and we're going to use that tonight. And so many of you have already used it and have said it's wonderful. They like it just as much as the art glitter glue. Some have said they like it even better. Oh, I forgot to say, hi, I'm Melody Lane.
I'm Beard Adventures.
He's Alex.
Yeah. Or
on YouTube, he's Beard Adventures. Yeah. And Instagram. And Facebook. And some others.
Patreon.
Yep. And it's a Thursday Night Live. We do this every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are on YouTube right now. We're on my personal Facebook page. We're in my group Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane and my group Crafting with Melody Lane and Friends.
Hey, remember what you forgot Tuesday?
I know. Okay. I was remembering that. So before we get started, we are going to go here. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Jolene, Renee, Ron, Linda, Monica, Joy, Kathleen, Gloria, Debbie, Kathy, Diane, Terry, SD, Marla, Donna, Mariette, Diane, Mary, Brenda, Gail, Sherry, Jean, Juanita, Christine, Annette, Tammy, Beth Ann, Donna Marie, Paula, Jackie, Darlene, Ginger, Kiona, Joan, Erica, Grandma Sparkle, Purple Paisley Planner, Rindy, Connie, Carmen, Kathy, Bobby, Melissa, Amy, and Benita. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. I do want to give a shout out to Sue Badinsky. I don't see her in here quite yet, but happy birthday. She's out having her birthday dinner. She said she might be a little late tonight. So I know you're not seeing it. I know she will watch this later. All right, let's get started.
On this part?
On the glue, yeah. Okay. Let's open it up. The other package was smaller. Oh, you're going to make me do it? I was going to have you do it.
Oh, I'll do it.
I can do it.
I thought you said we'll start with me opening the glue. So here's the one that's open already.
It came in a small box.
Look at the bar.
It's a bear. And
like it.
Jamie says it does take a little longer to glue. Show them the tips too.
Oh yeah. So here's a package or paper.
That came in it to show the tips, and they come in this little tube that we can keep. One of the tips is ultra fine. It's tiny, tiny. We're not using that tonight because it's not needed.
Right there.
And the other one has a pin in it, the one that's in the bottle.
I don't know how to open this.
Well, but this will be fun.
So I have to tear this.
Yes.
Okay. I was afraid that this is the refill.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just knocking stuff everywhere.
And I really like this little box it comes in. You could keep that for other things.
You say that.
You know how to open it? Mine was really easy to open. Is it taped?
Does
Mine
it open
wasn't
this way?
taped.
It opens that way. That's why.
Look at the bear! Look at how cute that is! Oh my gosh.
It looks like marshmallow fluff.
It's so cute. That is so awesome.
Do not swallow. Do not get in eyes. Do not freeze or heat. Store in a dry place at room temperature. But people say that it works after being shipped?
Yes, in the
Okay.
cold. And Jamie says it takes a little bit longer to dry.
So that's good then, right? Because then you can move it around a
It
little
is
more.
not temperature sensitive. That's why we got it.
I need this for reference.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me show them how to get this card too.
Okay.
So let's go over here. So you'd go to melodylaneinspired.com if you are a supporter of $2 or more on Patreon. So click that. Then I give you a code to get in. This is where you get the code. And I have to emphasize, you do not have to sign in to Melody Lane Inspired. You use guest area. There's no signing in to my website. I mean, you can to do comments and stuff, but there's no need for, I don't think you can even sign in to get to this area. So you will always be a guest here. And then you can go to new, or there's lots of
Go
different
to my
things.
collection.
You can go to Alex's collection. These are all the projects he has made.
Except for that bear one. I don't know why that one's there. I made it. I didn't do it.
But it's like your collection.
Yeah.
It goes with your collection. Okay, where's the surfer dude?
I have no idea. Should be in here though. There
There
it
he is. He's on page 3 of Alex's stuff as of right now. There might be more.
He's a new as well. It's a new.
Yeah, he's a new. And then you click open. And you get this.
Oh, what font is that? Just so if people ask.
So here's the images in it.
Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea Society is the font that he used. And this will say for you, it'll say edit a copy. And then you can save it to your projects. But that's how you get this card.
Yeah, Diane, I agree. It does, the bear, it reminds me of a honey container.
Uh-oh. It's not letting me move.
Is your mouse broken?
No,
Oh,
it's design space.
yeah.
If you have this problem, you can click select all and click new and then paste it onto a new project, and it usually works fine.
We don't have to do that though, right?
No,
Okay.
because we don't need this project to do it. But if they're opening a new one, it should be fine. So let's go back here.
Someone's asking, where do you get the password?
You get the password from patreon.com if you support there for $2 or more, or if you are a member on my channel for $4.99, or there's also even Facebook membership for $4.99. So wherever you support, you get the password.
Don't mind the naked guy on the.
Yeah,
paper.
I'm like, oh my gosh, there's nudity. I need to put a warning.
A warning.
Warning.
A warn.
My mouth wouldn't finish.
Okay. So.
Thank you, Kayla.
So I went with a little bit more like friendly colors, I guess. I really like these two colors together.
Yeah, I do too. I like that better than the red.
Yeah, but I like red and black and. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this part together for now. The surfboard, and then I'm gonna put the guy on the surfboard, and then the surfboard connected
On the
there.
wave.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody in Facebook is saying, so it's a monthly one? Well, it's monthly. It's on Patreon, you're charged the first day of the month, every month. On YouTube, it's just charged 30 days, I think, from when you sign up. But it's monthly until you cancel. So you can pay for it and you can cancel after you get your files. Once you cancel, you no longer have access to my files from my website, but anything you save into Design Space, you get to use. There's over 900 projects.
This is my first time using this glue.
And what do you think?
So far, it comes out really quick compared to the ones that, we've used. Hopefully it dries clear.
Ours that we have used is also older.
Yeah.
Because I haven't bought any in like a year because I stocked up.
So far, it's really smooth.
Oh, Glenda says since she actually lives in Surf City, USA, I need to make this card for a few of our championship surfers. Yes, they would love this.
You can do whatever hair color you choose. With black. I was thinking like a blonde, but I didn't end up doing that.
You could do like, you could do like yellow hair and then with a marker do some brown streaks in it. So it looks like he's highlighted because they get highlights from the sun. Your guy is a Hawaiian surfer.
Yeah. He's a little pale. He just moved to Hawaii. Gotta put his shorts on. I had to like weld a square right here because there was a cut line across there. I was like, why would there be a cut line?
Oh, that's to show you where to glue things, I think.
But why would it go all the way across? Like, no, that's not where I want to glue that.
Is Nightbot not working?
I don't know.
I know, I'm not talking to you.
I know.
He should be working. Because he has links to the glue. It's the same links that we've always had for the glue. It is in the description of the video.
So with the Surf's Up, I used 2 pens. It looks like it's only 1.
No, I saw some glitter.
Okay.
But it does look like 1.
So
There's Nightbot.
this is, I used for the...
Hold on just a second. Nightbot is lying about the kind of glue I'm using, but it's at the same link. I forgot. He
that
said
I'm
that.
using?
Yes, that Alex is using.
Alright, so for the Seize the Day, I used gel pen. Right? Is that right? Or did I? No. Maybe?
You have 3 pens that are almost the same color.
I know. Okay, no. I used Candy Crystal, whatever that is, for that
That's
one.
an old one. I
Okay.
don't think they sell that anymore.
Well, that's what I used because it was near me.
Yes, I think all the pens they've ever sold.
Sold?
Sold.
Okay, so then for this one, for the Surf's Up, I used the bright teal first, and then...
Yeah, the surfer's going the wrong way. You glued his stuff on the wrong way.
Oh no. He's going the wrong way. Well, make sure you don't do that.
Take it off. See if it won't take off, then we could just color it, I think, possibly. That's okay, because that would be the back.
Yeah.
It takes longer for this glue to dry, so maybe...
Yeah, this one might be. Sorry, guy.
He just got waxed.
So, yeah, I did this one first.
What is that?
This one is just bright teal.
What kind of pen is it?
It's a gel pen 1.0.
And then you, instead of unloading the machine...
Yeah. When it tells you to unload, I take out the pen and put in a new pen, which this one is a 0.8 Peacock glitter gel. So it's thinner, so you can still somewhat see the other color behind it. And then I take out the blade. Oh, you don't have to, but I just hit pause and then unload once it's done writing. Alright, well, let's stop rolling. So, but this isn't going to work because there's glue on the back of it because it's facing the wrong way.
Oh, can you just color in some hair?
Yeah, we're gonna...
I had a black marker here.
It's over here.
And you want orange pants?
Yeah. Make sure you don't put the stuff on the wrong way. Good enough.
See? Yeah, his hair looks great. Now you can just color in where you want his pants. You could even draw in some tattoos on him if you wanted to. You don't have to. It's just an idea I just got for anybody else out there. Maybe they want to make it for somebody that has a tattoo on their arm. You could take a really fine point, an extra fine point, and draw a little something on his arm.
I can't draw my tattoo.
I understand. But I'm just saying.
All right, so pretend like you never saw those pieces. There, we glued them on.
See, now don't get upset when you do something like this. Don't get frustrated and all that. It's always fixable.
Alright, so we're going to put him close to the back of... It's a little weaker now. So I'm just going to put some glue on his feet and slightly up his leg. Oh my goodness.
Don't squeeze it.
I'm going to just drag that over here.
We've never used this glue before. And you put them on the back of the surfboard?
Yeah. So you can get behind the wave. Okay. Now this part, a little weird.
Now, I also want you to tell them what you almost did wrong, because that's something that they might do wrong.
What did I almost do wrong?
Remember you almost glued it all down?
Oh yeah, I almost glued the front part of the wave to the back part of the wave, but you can't because you have to do this part first.
You have to pop that up so
Yeah.
the little guy will slide.
But this part, so this is where this is gonna go on the card. So you kind of want to see, take the surfboard. You don't want to go all the way off the card. You don't want to make, where it comes off. So you see about where it will go. Okay.
Mamie said this is a thinner glue.
Yeah, it's very, I'm used to usually, and it's always stuffed, it's,
Yeah, because we never put the pin back in or the lid on.
Okay, so we want it to go about there.
So it doesn't go off the edge of the card.
Right.
Although it could if you
It could if you want, yeah. Whatever.
So now show them what you're gonna...
I'm gonna mark it.
Oh. So what are you marking? Because we can't see with your hand in the way.
I'm just marking 2 dots.
Can you make the dots where they can see?
Yeah, they're.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
without
move
your
it.
hand. You're good now.
I'm gonna show them that I made dots. See? Dots.
Now what are those dots for?
To put the discs
You need
on.
to show them. They might not know what those are.
I'm getting them out of the bag first, and then I was gonna show them the package.
There are links in the description. The links for these go to Alex.
Yes. My favorite things. Their replenishments, and their spin and slide.
Now they do have another kind that
Would work well for this.
They would work well where you'd only need one. It's shaped like a pill, kind of like an oval, so it won't spin. If you only use one of these circle ones, it will spin. So we're using two. So if you have the other type, you can use just one of those.
I think I put these actually farther apart. No, maybe not. I'm pretty close.
If you hear snoring, that's the dog.
Goby.
So now what are you gluing on
So
there?
those are there. Gotta make sure I put this correctly on here. So this will go
Stay
that
in
way.
camera. You can't see.
I know. So it's gonna go this way.
We can't see that. Okay.
You can't see it.
Can't. Yeah. You.
It was.
No, you're pulling it towards you.
And then this covers both pieces since we don't need them separate.
And then that will be what keeps him. And this does take longer to dry, so go ahead and let that dry a second.
I might need more glue. I don't think I put very much.
Yeah, put lots of glue.
What are you looking at?
At the glue. Welcome, Jackie Bison. Or is it Bison? Bison. I'm not sure. It's not Bison. It has two S's.
Okay, so we're gonna move that out of the way. Since we have to wait for that to glue. What you doing?
Just refreshing that.
We're just gonna put the inside of the card in.
And this font is Tea
Sweet
Parties.
Tea.
Oh, Sweet Tea Society from Cricut. You can change the font if you like. You can change the wording.
Okay.
Is it dry?
Yeah, for the most part. Alright, so
Now, this is the hardest part. You got to get them to go behind the wave. It's not hard.
it's not hard. I'm gonna just double check on this one because I moved them around while I was making it. So one over there. I'm knocking stuff over. Alright. So on the other one I put pop-up dot. This is about 1/4 inch thick.
Happy birthday, Shirley Bain.
And I'm gonna put one here, 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 and there on the back side, roughly. Roughly in those places. Ruff, ruff. Roughly.
I have a link to some Pop Dots from Amazon. These Pop Dots that we're using, I got from Michael's for 50 cents a package about 7 years ago. I bought all of them, so I still have them. But everybody always wants a link, and so I found a link where you get, I think, 1,000 of them for not very much.
Yeah.
And so looking at all the pictures of them, they looked like they were about the same size or same thickness is really what I was looking for.
And then what's weird about this, oh, I took that off of there, I didn't even realize. So that's the only part of that we're gonna pop up. The rest of it we're actually gonna glue to that.
And I also want to say this Saturday in Design Space class is Pinterest inspired. And we're going to announce the 2 winners of the paper bundles from the last 2 classes. You can, if you have not watched the last 2 classes, you can go watch those and still enter to win. He's learning it's thinner because you're not putting too much now.
Don't say that. My fingers, I got it right now, but I know sometimes I can just...
I'm not sure what we're going to do Pinterest inspired. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and tell me. Would it be easier to put the paper, blue paper down and put the white on top? No, probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so because
of those little pieces.
Yeah. And it's not gonna be perfect. I'm not worried about that. But because it's just supposed to be like the foam of the wave anyways. So it's not, it's a little off over on this side, but if you look at this, it didn't really glue on the bottom. But and then
Okay, now I have to say this looks cool just like this too. Like if you were doing a scrapbook or something for somebody surfing or vacation or anything.
I will say it might be better to have them a little bit farther apart than what I had.
Because is it moving a little?
Yeah, it's moving up like
So if you
this
move
way a
them
lot.
further apart, he wouldn't move
It wouldn't,
that far.
right? Because I don't think this one does. Oh, it does a little bit, but not.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay.
I really like him. Just like that even.
Now
Now
on
we have
this
to
one,
pop up the wave so he can go behind it.
I stack the pop-up dots, just 3
So
stacks
they're
on top of the
thicker.
wave. Yeah. So on this portion.
Somebody on Facebook, we don't know the names if you're in the Facebook group. On YouTube, it doesn't tell us your names. She's asking, does anyone know how much her monthly subscription is? It's if you go to patreon.com/Melody Lane, it's only $2 and you get not over 900, almost 900 now. It will soon be over 900 because we add them all the time. I can't see. And you can cancel it at any time. And there's, I think, 9 or 10 different tiers that you can choose. If you only want projects, then $2. But if you want more options, like my monthly crop and hang out in the Zoom video with me once a month, then that is $5 or more. Although all my supporters, even here the 99-cent members on YouTube, get to hang out in a crafting Zoom 24/7 anytime they want and meet new friends, meet other crafty people just hanging out.
So that part you have to pop up those, and I think I might have did it wrong.
We can't see what you're doing at all.
I know, I'm trying to, because this is gonna go back behind here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So turn it over so we can see what you're looking at.
I was thinking that I put these too close.
Okay.
So you want to make sure.
Before you put them on, you should push the surfer all the way to the back. So you give him room without bumping into them.
And this guy goes back farther. Just a little bit, but. So you might want to see how far forward and back, like how much under the wave you want it to go. But at the same time, this needs to go.
I think that's good.
Now we gotta put glue everywhere else.
Jimon Duval, I did a video, I think just last week, on troubleshooting design space. I'm so glad you guys like the crops. The next crop is next Tuesday. You might have to re-glue that. So what are you doing? Trying to line it up so it doesn't go off the page?
Yeah.
So you just have pop-up dots behind that wave up there and then glue at the other places behind it.
But it's kind of off. I didn't make it perfect like
like his other one.
This one turned out really good. But
it's harder when you're in live video.
Yeah, and I'm trying to focus and I'm listening to you and
I'm telling him to get in camera.
But that's good enough. I mean,
Show them
all
the
that's
glue.
all that's happening.
We're using Barely Art glue.
Move this up a little bit. Whatever.
There's a link in the description of the video, even on Facebook.
The wave is just coming off the page.
You just didn't get it on there perfectly.
Yeah. I didn't get the blue part on there as well either. That's that one.
But it's still good.
Hopefully it goes. Yeah, it goes behind it a little bit. It doesn't slide as well.
Maybe separate the circles.
Yeah, you wanna separate these more so it's not rocking as much. So my original idea was to put them like under his feet.
Yeah, and I said no, put them closer together.
Yeah. So
it could go further. So it's my fault.
So I'm just gonna throw this one away and look at this one.
All right, I guess that's it. We are early tonight. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, my cards don't usually take very long. Do you have a top for the glue?
No, it's a pin. Where's the
it?
pin? You had to have taken out the pin to use the glue.
It's a much longer pin.
Yeah, because it's a longer nozzle. Show them. They can't see it. There.
You can't see it with
in
my
his
beard. It's not in my beard.
It does need the pin, or you can take off the tip and it has a little lid that screws on.
Can you fix it?
Here, let me do it.
Oh, there you go.
But they also say if you don't, it doesn't dry out as fast in the tip. And you don't have to pay for an extra tip. It comes with that, I think.
I don't
know.
I
think it does. I don't. Maymay sent it to me. How about faux leather jewelry for foiling for the Pinterest inspired? Well, the Pinterest inspired is we go to Pinterest and then try to make it in Design Space. So faux leather jewelry, there is some in Design Space actually. They're in the projects area.
Should we?
Okay, Jill says, can you explain this new chat we're doing for members only again? So we have a bonus video on Saturday after class at 12:30 Eastern. So what that is I can set my videos to be the chat for members only. So if you're not a member of my channel, then you won't be able to get in the live chat. You can still watch the video, you just can't chat in the video. And I thought, well, I can't do that and leave my Patreon supporters out. So the only way possible for me to include Patreon supporters, because it's just a setting in YouTube that they have for an extra benefit for channel members, is I can be also live, like I'm here live in my other Facebook groups. I can be live in my Patreon Facebook group. So then the Patreon supporters can also chat there. And anyone who supports the channel here on YouTube for 99 cents can be in the chat. Now, what is this video going to be about? Anything my supporters want it to be about. It can be an extension to Design Space class, and I can share my screen and do Design Space like I do Design Space, or it can be answering other questions, or it can be chatting, or, you know, anything. I don't know. It's gonna be our first time.
I want to add, if you're chatting from Facebook, make sure to put your name.
Yeah, if you don't put your name first
we
or
don't know
last, it doesn't show us on YouTube because we're just looking at the YouTube. Manila, great question. What other option do you have if you don't have the little slider balls? There is
1/4-inch buttons.
Yeah, 1/4-inch buttons. You can get them on Amazon too. They're tiny little buttons.
You might have to stack 2.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Depends on how thick they are.
Yeah.
But I know people have used buttons. Do you know of my buttons? Because I bought buttons. We're not sure where they're at to show you. But they're little plastic buttons. They're not real buttons. They're like for embellishments, I think. I don't think they're real. They're so small.
They look like real buttons, but...
Yeah, they look like real buttons.
I don't know where they are. You want to show them what I'm working on?
I don't remember what you're working on.
It's red and black and it has wheels.
Oh.
I don't know when it'll be done though.
Can I tell you when the new insert cards will be released? Springtime. They were supposed to be released, but something in Design Space wasn't set up for the new sizes that was supposed to be. So, okay, question. What is a crop exactly? So my crops are virtual crops where we all hang out in a Zoom. Hopefully now everybody knows what Zoom is. It's where we're all in video together. And we craft. I share a project that I'm going to do in the crop. And you can watch me put it together. I show you how to put it together. Or you can choose to work on anything you choose to work on. Or you can just watch. We do a game. We do scrambled letters or trivia or something. And we have a prize for that. And then we have a random prize just for showing up. You might win a prize. And we share what everybody's working on. When they do the projects, then we share and we get to see
if you want to show.
Yeah, if you want to share. No one has to share. So it's just a lot of fun to get together and hang out.
I don't know where they are. Oh, cool. Tamara.
What?
Making it for her brother who has written a few surfing books.
Oh, cool.
You can show the thing.
Oh, Lynn says they make 8-inch buttons for Barbie clothes.
8-inch.
Yeah, so do you guys want to see what Alex is working on? We're not sure when we're going to do it because we have all these other projects. I have some really cool things we want to do.
And I didn't use any images.
They're all free shapes. So he wants a teardrop camper. So he's going to make a 3D one. He hasn't cut it out yet.
No,
done any test cutting.
It's not even.
So maybe this summer.
There's already some things I've done with it that I realized that I need to change, but I kind of need a new update because I can't move too many things.
Yeah, the next update is going to be so good, and then the next one's going to be extremely good. You guys are going to be so excited. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah, and it's, how tall is that? It's,
wait, we have a question I want to answer.
It's about 3.5. The highest part of it, you can put a cutie by the door.
3.6.
So it's like peeking out the door.
Somebody asked about a baby onesie pattern in Design Space. There are lots of them, but let me show you a free one. How do you go?
You go to Design Space and then you...
We're going to go to Images. And I'm going to go to Image Sets. And I'm going to go to Basic. Thank you, Jill. Yes. I need this card. And those butterflies. Do you see those?
Oh, that's what you're doing? I don't know where they are.
Okay, let me go to this one. Wow, that is so basic. Why? BA. It missed. Okay. This cartridge is always free. Cricut Craft Room Basics. It's always free forever and ever. And right there is a baby onesie. There are others too. You know what we could do? Can type in baby and there's baby shower cartridges. These are beautiful things here. They're 3D things, rosettes, cupcake holders, little gift bags. There's 74 images in here. Look at all these things for babies. Oh, I like these numbers. Burn, baby, burn. Not sure that would work for a baby shower. These are cute to put on a onesie. Little banner. Okay, we need to find the butterflies.
You know that thing I tell you?
To clean my desk?
Yeah.
There they are. Okay. So Jill wants to know what, because I give options for projects. So here's the card, and you can pull these up or down. They slide up or down. Oh, my God, sliding. Oh, heck. There. Can pull that off. And then it's drawn with the Cricut, and then we're going to color it. Or I'm going to color mine. I don't know what you guys are going to do. And color the front. So I suggested watercolor paper to cut out the basic part of the card, just because if you're using watercolor markers or something, or pencils or anything. You don't have to do that. I think I'm going to, because watercolor paper takes up the paper better, or you can use that other paper that works great with markers. I also suggested you could do glitter paper on the purple part for the butterflies if you want. You can use any materials you want. You could put leather on here. You could foil these pieces and put it on leather and make the butterflies out of veneer. It'd just be neat, different. I just thought of that.
Where's that shadow box thing that I made?
I don't know.
It's not really a shadow though. If you cut it all out of white, it would be a shadow.
So we're going to do this during the crop, and you should have the project already, and you can cut it out ahead of time. Also, I want to remind people that if you support in January, February, and March for $15 or more, you have to go to the, I think it's the Explorers tier on Patreon. It's a $15 one. You'll get that pin, Let's Craft.
Are you sure watercolor is a good idea?
Why?
Watercolors will smear the Cricut ink.
Oh. You can use alcohol markers.
There you go.
You can use, well, some ink it doesn't.
It's gone. I don't know where it's at.
But, so if you're not supporting in January for $15, you lose your chance of getting that Let's Craft pin.
Also, for the people that were asking about the crop, it is not recorded and you will only see it
thank
in the
you.
crop.
For the people asking about the crop is not recorded. So what goes on in the crop stays in the crop. I do that because a lot of people don't like to be seen in video and stuff. So I'm like, we're not going to do it in video. No one's going to see it unless they're in the crop.
Yeah. I don't know where it went. It was gone. I believe it was over here at one point. Did you not eat your cookie?
No, I still got a part of my cookie.
I made cookies yesterday.
And he gave me 2 this morning.
It's gone.
Huntress Habit says if you wait a few days before you watercolor, it will be okay.
Well, it's been a while.
Well, I haven't made, no, I'm not, well, I could color that one. But, yeah, like Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and what happens in the crop stays in the crop. All right.
Yeah.
You showed it in the last video.
I know. I don't know where it's at, though. It's gone.
We'll find it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will see you. I will see you Saturday morning. Are you going to be in the bonus video?
There's a bonus video?
Did you not hear me?
I know. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I just realized we have to get the mail.
Yeah.
My postcards are in there, so.
Oh. He's got to send his he sends postcards out to his Patreon supporters of $10 or more. All right, guys. Love you.
Doodles.
Bye.
Doodles.